Hello everyone. So it's new speaking guys. You can check it out and look at the mistakes and answers which I have delivered to the student. So let's start and don't forget to like, subscribe and comment to Language Learning by Manu. You can check out speaking, listening, writing, reading all the material here. If you find any problem, you can message me. You can contact me. So let's start. What's your name?
My name is Paramjit Kaur.
Okay, Param, how may I call you?
You may call me by my first name Paramjit.
Okay, where are you from?
Well, I am from Samrala. It is a small town between Ludhiana and Chandigarh.
Do you like your hometown?
Yes, I love my hometown because it has so many facilities, and moreover, I spent so many years in there.
At this place, Kat. Okay, let's talk about more about your hometown. Can you explain it more for me?
Yes, I mentioned that my hometown is a very beautiful place, and it has all the facilities like shopping, hospital, and even educational facilities are very good. And I can say that it is a beautiful place, and moreover, the natives are very cooperative and they understand with each other very well.
Do you dislike anything?
Yes, I can say that the infrastructure or the drainage system here is not good due to some undevelopments. So I dislike that thing.
Okay, so let's talk about something related to art. Do you like art?
Well, I am not very interested in art, but sometimes when I am free or I sometimes I watch something on the social media, then I want to create it.
Okay, what kind of art do you like? You like paintings? You like beautiful nature, natural, you can say artifacts. What thing you like?
Well, I can say that I like nature, yeah, because I love to plant more, plant beautiful,
You can say I
more
like
trees of bit.
You can say I to be artist. Like I like to go at natural things, especially when some people click the natural photos. I like such kind of art more. Otherwise, using gay art is not a passion of mine. But I just praise those people. Those are good artists. Those click beautiful pictures. Those draw beautiful paintings. No, I never visited to any artist exhibition, but I can say I could like art related to nature or moreover I love art things related to jewelry also. होते थोड़े क्या? Okay, let's talk about something related to your daily routine. What do you do?
Well, as I am a housewife, I am busy with my household chores, and I mostly spend my time with doing that. And moreover, I have two children, and I have to take care of them, and I also help them in their studies.
Do you follow the same routine?
Yes, I think so. I follow the same as, but on weekends, and then it is different because when during weekends, I went to go with my family for some shopping or some outing to get rid of the hustle bustle of the life.
Okay. Do you think your weekends are more special and you always wait for them?
Yes, I think so. As I early mentioned, I used to spend weekend with my family for some outing. So I can say that it is a special time for me to spend some quality time with my family.
Do you remember any weekend which was very memorable for you till now?
Yes, I remember one time we went to a shopping mall and we just went for some outing, but then my husband decided to watch a movie that he was very interested in that. Then we decided to watch a movie and it was a very memorable time and we enjoyed a lot over there.
Chukyuka, describe a time when you had talked in foreign language. Okay, what was the time with whom you talk and who made you teach this language and how was your day? Okay, so now you have 1 minute. You can have it.
Well, I am a multilingual person and I can speak three languages such as Punjabi, English, or Hindi. And I strongly believe that language is a bridge that connects the people from different cultures. Uh, Here, I would like to share some memorable incident when I used foreign language first time. If I talk about where it happened, then I can say that nearly 2 years ago in Delhi, I when I attended my cousin's wedding. As far he is with him, I was sitting in a lounge, and coincidentally, there were some foreigners were also staying over there for an cultural event. In the evening, one farmer approaches us and asks about some direction. At first, I get bit nervous because I had never talked to a native speaker before. But then I gathered my courage and replied with a smile. And I explained him to how he could reach the nearby metro station. And my cousin also spotted me. Then and I even the foreigner also appreciated me, and he even warmly thanked me. Last but not the least, I can say that it was a short conversation filled with joy and pride. And I realized on that day that communication is matters more than perfection. And on that time, I realized to speak English is very good for our future. And then I started learning English lessons, and now I am much more confident about it. All in all, I can say that with that conversation, I it never gave me a confidence. Moreover, it also boost my self confidence and my energy to speak it.
Okay, done. Now we have problem with pronunciation. Somewhere we are just forcing some words. Take care of those things. You can add more ideas in it, the conversation. What was the conversation? Take out that conversation more out. Like you can say it was related to food. Otherwise, you can say it was related to my daily routine. Otherwise, you can go with any specific thing that it was related to my children's future, that which field is good or not for their career, and take out anything related to any topic. You have to speak for two
Right.
minutes. Clarity was missing. Take out more ideas in it. You can say anything like related to it. Like if somebody strangers, just came out, you can say, well, it was the time when I was traveling by bus, and there was a stranger who was sitting beside me, and she started talking about me and my family. It was a normal talk, but when I was just asking to him, I came to know what he was a principal before, and she started talking in English language. At that time, it was my first conversation in English language with somebody. I never talk in English in my daily routine, but suddenly I had to do it because she was a principal, and she was started talking in such a language, and she was asking about my children's future. Then she was giving advice to me related to what kind of fields they are interested in. Then I starting saying they are love to go with English, and they are very good in science and math. Then she told me it's better to go with science because if they will become engineer, all the fields will get open for them. They can become engineer, they can choose computer lines, they can go with any another task also, because it's a field by which the person can become multi, you can say, tasking. So after going with these conversation, she started talking about mine also. I just went with conversation to her that I also wanted to do something like work like a teacher or something. Like she just told me that you can also do because your communication is very good. You are able to speak in English. So let's go with English teacher. I will recommend you. Such kind of conversation was there in once in a foreign language, and it was very interesting one also, because when I get such kind of opportunity, I felt proud also. Moreover, I was thinking like I can do now something in my life. Somebody is offering me this offer. And after that, I went with another conversation with her that what kind of things we need to become a good teacher, about the skills, what kind of things we must in just explain in front of the interview to become a good teacher or to get a job in teaching line. So that was the conversation. You can add these ideas. That clarity must be there. Okay. Okay, now let's start with abstract questions. Okay, so why nowadays youngsters less like to talk with strangers?
Well, in the nowadays, strangers are we cannot youngster cannot believe to any stranger because there are so many cases where strangers something mishappening over there and something they mislead or something they interrupt their, and they can hack their accounts also.
You can say, well, we nowadays ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਹਿ ਸਕਦੇ well nowadays teachers are teaching the younger ones and their children don't talk to stranger because of crime. Nowadays it is at peak, so they must be safe. So they say that you must not talk to anybody because they can harm you. They can come to know about your personal life, then they can blackmail you, which can hurt them. So that's why they less like to talk with strangers. They are totally busy in their social media. That can be the reason also. Okay. Do you think multilingual person are nowadays more successful?
Yes, I think so because the language is more prominent in the every field, and I can say that if a person uh, goes to any of the field, then the language is more important. So, if a person is multilingual, then he can or he or she can speak in every language very well with any of the person if he want to communicate.
Okay. Beside English, which language you want to learn in future?
Well, I did not plan yet anything about to learn any of the English because I need to learn English more well. So I did not.
I do not plan yet. You can say I'm totally busy now in English and in my children future. So if I will get a chance to, or I get any opportunity, I love to go with Spanish or French because I think these languages are totally like very different. And if the person knows, he or she may have good skill in his life. Okay. Do you think you are a kind of person who learn the things very quickly?
Yes, I think so because during my childhood days, or I can say that in school times, then I frequently learn anything. If my teacher explains some of the topic, then I quickly understand that and I quickly answered all the questions. Then I realized that I can learn all the things very frequently.
Do you think many languages are making the youngsters' life more complex?
Yes, I think so. Sometimes youngster make a difficulty to handle all these things as well. They sometimes they mix the language with one another. So I can say that it is very difficult for the youngsters.
Okay, so now it's end of your speaking. If I talk about the mistakes, we are lacking in pronunciation, we are forcing the words. Okay, so take care of that thing. When you force the words, it looks like you are speaking in Punjabi somewhere. Clarity is missing, make things more clear in your ideas, in your cue cards. We have to clear the person what you want to say. Okay, that things are missing and try to make smile, try to go with hand movements. Those are also mixing. Huh? So it's end of your speaking. See you tomorrow.